What up, what up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It's motherfucking Monday, the late end edition.
You may want to change the banner. It says, "What the fuck Wednesday with Marco."
I don't even know where that says that at. God damn it. This is why I have a fucking producer, man, that is not here.
God.
Where do I go? I go under banners.
Yes.
And hide, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're going to put this one up.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's usually accurate.
We don't need the ticker if we have that one up.
Church, that is correct.
All righty. So, how was your weekend, man?
I mean, not bad. I took your advice with regards to the shoes and started wearing just regular running shoes, and that helped a lot. But I too am having a not fun time with my back, but that's all right.
Yeah, it's not so much even the running shoes, man. It's a particular type of insole. I feel like I'm fucking 90 years old even having this discussion. But Ray found a set, like, and she bought them for herself, and she, knew I was having issues. She was like, "Why don't you try these?"
Yeah.
And they're weird. They got all kind of like and they're not random. They're in certain spots. Apparently, there's that goes to have something to do with reflexology, but there's bumps on them, and they're thin. I don't know. It's a smushy material, but it's not that memory foam. It's contrary to what anybody thinks. You people who are buying these memory foam fucking shoes or whatever, first of all, if it's in the dollar store shoes, it's not good for your feet. It may be comfy or whatever for a quick minute, but that is no support at all. All it does is mush down and then pop up, wherever there's space.
Well, there's support and then there's support, right? Is that walking on a sole that's very cushiony is nice, but it's not giving you the right support necessarily, right?
Right. And your back, especially when you get older, will definitely let you know. But yeah, these inserts that she bought are good, but just like any other ones, like, I'll have a good pair of shoes or whatever. I go through shoes like every 3-4 months, especially the ones that I wear to the shelter because I'm on my feet constantly. So them insoles get wore the fuck out.
Yeah, you're only supposed to have so you're supposed to change your insoles every 3 to 6 months, and if you don't wear, and that's if you wear them regularly. If it's more than that or less than that, you can make them last a little bit. But
yeah, dude, I got a stack of. I just got a box of fucking insoles that are, because even like when they're brand new, only certain ones do what they're supposed to do. Some of them make it worse. Some of them you're just like, I mean, you ever just trip over yourself and you don't even know why? Like, what the fuck? I'm not drinking. I'm not high. Like, my feet ain't going in the right direction.
I have been there, sir. Absolutely. It's
that and the bed too, dude. I mean, I just got my bed maybe 6 months ago, maybe not even that long ago, but it's just I can't do a mushy bed. I guess I was bred for a jailhouse bed. That hard.
Hey, a hard bed is so much better for you. It's very surprising, but there's a whole thing where you have to have having a good pillow means a lot. Having throwing a pillow between your legs if you're on your side, stuff like that, it's important because your body needs that time to recuperate. And if it's trying to focus on you being all out of whack while you're sleeping, it fucks up everything, right? Your body recovers during sleep.
See, I can't do between my legs. I wake up dry humping the pillow.
That's because you're a slut.
Just like when you become single, especially when you're younger and you're single and you discover a heated blanket and a body pillow, there's many a night that you wake up and you're cuddled very intimately up with this body pillow.
I mean, that will happen. Sometimes Sometimes it's just how it is.
Troubles are getting old, ladies and gents. Troubles are getting old.
Yeah. What's with your orange background? Was that just for fun, or is there something in
Well,
particular that we're going to discuss there, sir?
that is we'll just say the Nickelodeon splat.
Oh, oh, bro.
We're
I
not gonna say that. We're not gonna say if it's a particular island or not. We're just gonna say the splat.
it's art imitating life. Is what it is. That's
Or somebody blowing one out.
bro.
This
You
is
know
gonna be
what?
a nice picture.
It's one of those. It's one of those things where, like, even now, I know there's been a lot of talk about how a lot of the quote unquote files have been released, but everything's redacted. So you're like, okay,
No,
that's not
no,
what the
no.
court order
See,
said.
that's the thing. That's what I wanted to bring up. The first thing.
Yeah,
This whole bullshit about everything's redacted. So I
yeah,
believe it. There is I forget how many hundreds of thousands of emails and photos and everything, pieces of evidence. I think it was like 300,000 or something like that. Um, I think it was 550 pages that were redacted
oh, really?
out of that whole shit there. Um,
Mm.
Now they're not saying why they were redacted. Of course, as soon as somebody saw something redacted, they jumped on it. All of a sudden, they're
Of
hiding
course.
something. Right there is where the evidence is. Um, but at the same time,
Yeah,
nobody,
yeah,
nobody is saying dick about the evidence that's out. Nobody is
yeah.
saying dick about the 250,000 or how many plus. Don't quote me on the numbers because they're changing every goddamn day.
True.
But of pieces of evidence. And you know what? I'm tired of seeing Bill Clinton. We know about Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
We've known about Bill Clinton. We know about Hillary Clinton. You know,
yeah,
we know the cat is out the bag. You notice my internet is not cutting out anymore.
yeah.
We know.
The Clinton family are a bunch of whores and sluts that we are
I
aware.
didn't say that. We just know. We just
That is
know.
just scientific fact. Trust the science, people. Trust the science. Um,
But here's one that I'm really like. This would
yeah.
be this to me would be the headlining story. This to me would be,
Mhm.
and this I'm the only one that I've seen that reposted this. This is from a Jonathan Gregory on from Newsmax.
Ooh, Gregory. Jonathan
Where's
Gregory.
and fuck, where'd it go? I gotta look it up because again, not too many people, anybody is talking about this at all. And it is an article that's talking about some of the things that were going on the
Yeah.
splat.
Hmm.
And with everybody favorite beige man,
Who's a beige man?
Barry. Barry and
Barry.
Big Mike.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I always forget. Yeah, I always forget that he always went by Barry until it was time to run for the presidency. And so all of a sudden he was Barack, which is hilarious.
So I'm gonna read
Uh,
this. It's a short read.
all right.
I got it posted on my Facebook page.
Who are you going to get to read it?
So, but it started over to the Dan Bongino thing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so it says Bongino's resignation unleashes whistleblower hellfire. Clinton and Obama caught in savage Epstein bestiality and torture orgy.
Oh.
Trump kept in the dark by deep state traitors by Jonathan Gregory.
Right.
Washington, D.C., December 17th, 2025. Bongino, the media titan who sacrificed his empire to answer President Donald J. Trump's call and purge the FBI's corruption, has announced his January 26th resignation. But a rogue whistleblower's leak to a CBS investigative reporter reveals the true nightmare that broke him. Horrific, soul crushing. Oh, oh, that was kind of weird. Go back, like as I was reading it, it's just time to cut out there. That was weird. All right, so leaked to CBS investigative reporters reveals the true nightmare that broke him. Horrific, soul-crushing evidence of Bill Clinton and Barack Obama unleashing barbaric depravity on Epstein Island, including entertainment only, folks. Entertainment only.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Including brutal, sadistic torture of young women and grotesque acts of bestiality captured in explicit photos and videos. The informant, a high level FBI insider risking it all, described scenes of unimaginable savagery. Clinton and Obama revealing ritualistic abuse, chaining victims and animals in a blood soaked frenzy of power lust, all the while laughing off the screams. Bongino, the unbreakable patriot who fired corrupt agents and locked up deep state scum, was overwhelmed by this abyss of evil, forcing him to choose family over the fight as the toll became too much to bear. Trump's visionary appointment of Bongino exposed this rot, but the whistleblower warns Trump doesn't know everything. Bongino uncovered. The FBI and CIA have buried these files deeper than hell to shield their puppet masters. The leak explodes with even more sensational horrors. Eyewitness accounts of Obama personally orchestrating hunt games where terrified young women were pursued like prey, only to be subjected to Clinton's twisted animal involved rituals, all documented in videos that the FBI fears AI could authenticate, beyond denial, sparking a nationwide uprising of full blown civil war if unleashed. Presidential immunity might shield these monsters from prison, but the public rage would topple empires. Yet deep state gatekeepers have kept Trump in the dark, fearing his wrath would vaporize their cabal in an instant. Bongino's selfless service under Trump's command, reforming a weaponized agency into a truth machine, unearthed this satanic underbelly, proving Democrat elite protected the pedo network while weaponizing it against patriots. No wonder Bongino bolted. Staring into this Epstein abyss would shatter anyone, but his exit signals the floodgates are cracking open. As leftists panic and cover up Trump's America First juggernaut surges, with Bongino returning to his megaphone to drop more truth nukes. God bless this hero for his service and curse the traitors hiding from Trump's impeding reckoning. The deep state thought they could, and they just go on with yeah. Thank you, Bongino, for your service. It's not the first time I heard anything like this.
Well, okay. You remember the Van Damme movie Hard Target?
Yeah. There was even a newer one that went on. They were picking people up, like white trash people and lower income people from America, and taking them overseas and doing hunts.
Yeah,
I think it was called The Hunt. Actually,
I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, the idea that people would use, let's be honest, ne'er-do-wells, homeless, people that won't be missed is not surprising. This is one of those things where, like, you only hear it from people who, not people who know, but people who realize how fucking retarded things are, where you're like, yeah, check on your friends. If you're homeless, have friends. That is the one. As soon as you don't have friends, that's when you can catch the wrong person's eye and then bad things happen. Always have friends, check on your friends, even just a phone call. Listen, even having code words of things being not okay. I agree with that. Like, people are like, what the fuck's gonna happen? Hey man, I'd rather have one and never need it than need one and not have it.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. It goes back to like the conversation we had when we're going out with our old ladies. You know, I constantly get asked, what are you looking at? What are you staring at? What are you doing? What the fuck you mean? I'm in the surroundings, whether I've been there or not. These people are never the same. There's never, I mean, the last comedy show I was at, there was a fight, and it was women, older women. I mean,
I still laugh at that, bro.
I'm looking around. I am fucking, I'm scoping the doors. I'm looking for exits. I'm looking for who might be a problem, who might be an issue. If somebody gets in the way, do I got to move my old lady out the way? Do I got to, do I got to swing first? And that hits a man's fucking head instantly. Any true man, especially if he's there with his old lady or his kids, that's the first thing, no matter where he's at. That's the first thing he thinks of.
I honestly am so surprised that people don't realize that. Like, yeah, I walk in, I'm looking at exits, seeing who's there, sizing people up, just going making sure. Hey, I'm looking at bartenders if they're aware of what's happening at the bar. Wait staff, are they walking around? Listen, you can tell by how wait staff walk the premises as to how secure the environment is. Right. Like that is just one of those things. Even if you're at a club and you watch bottle service girls walking around, you can see where they walk, where they don't walk, and you realize, okay, all right, I got it, figured it out. It's not fucking rocket science, but like
there ain't nothing wrong with it. Women quit getting on your guys' asses. I mean, maybe one, I will give two. We'll go 98%. We'll go maybe 2% of them times your old man might be looking at an ass or a set of titties that look nice. But most of the time, especially if that is your man, that is your man. Yeah. He is looking at, he's scoping the place out. Especially if he's a smaller dude. Yeah. The two people who get fucked with the most at the bars are the smallest dude and the biggest dude.
Every fucking time, bro. Hey, it's you know what? Like this is why, like, when people are like, oh, we're having a girls' night, I'm like, okay, where are you going? We're going to a club. All women? You guys know anyone there? No. You're going, are you out of your fucking mind? Hey, like, okay, you're gonna go do that. That's fine. You don't know anyone there. You don't know any of the staff or nothing. You're not a regular there. You're just gonna go and see what happens. Okay, enjoy your roofie colada, bitch. Like,
the thing was, when we were growing up, though, it was a totally different thing. Like the women when we were growing up, like from my mom's generation up, those were the people that you didn't want to meet at the bar. like my mom and my aunts, and then my cousin's biatch. I've had old ladies like, come on, we're gonna meet my cousin out. And when we got done, I don't want to hang out with her. And this is the calm one. I got a cousin, her name is Bia. She still works in Camel for the water department. And we went down to the bar one day, and it was just a big group of us. And I don't even know what the fuck the dude said, but she grabbed him she stuck her hand inside his mouth and grabbed him like that, smashed his head on the bar, and then held it there and told him to say sorry. And then when she let him go, he ran. Dude, this is a grown-ass man. This happened maybe 10 years ago. Grown-ass man. And he called his fucking mama. He called his fucking mom to come. Dude.
I mean, you can never go back to that bar.
No.
Like, that's no.
Nope.
If you are allowed to go out again, like, that's it. You're done, bro. That's not gonna.
Yeah, you can't go out nowhere in that town. Like, you can't. You just might as well just go pack it up, find you a different.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, there's a reason sometimes people have to move. Just fucking, that's it.
Yeah, that's like shitting yourself in school, dude. like
yeah. And then your parents go tough it out, and you're like, fuck. How bad was the shit? Bad.
Yeah, dude. Like,
you're gonna have a horrible day.
That's my cousin Bia, and like those are the refined ones. Like those are the ones that got their own houses and shit. You know, those ain't my thug family members.
Yeah, no, there are, bro. There's been times where I've seen one of my friends go like, oh, I'm gonna go pick up that chick, and I'm like, don't do that. And they're like, why? And I'm like, she'll cut you. I'm like, best behavior. They're like, oh no, I'll be fine. I'm like, bro, trust me, best behavior. Come back, and they're like,
no reason. That's the reason why I never date Puerto Rican girls.
Yeah.
There's the two reasons why I never dated Puerto Rican girls. One, my dad was a whore. I got brothers and sisters all over the place, so I was afraid of fucking my sister. Back in the 90s, that was an issue over on the south side.
I get it.
So,
yeah.
But on top of that, man, every Puerto Rican chick will fucking cut you. A fucking Hispanic chick will fucking cut you. I mean, the Mexicans got the fucking razors in their fucking hair. You know, I know a Puerto Rican chick that I went to church with that carries a razor in her mouth.
I've never even understand how the fuck that's even possible. And I'm just
scary.
Like,
it's scary. I used to be able to do it just to kind of show off, but it's definitely like you're constantly like, oh my god, I can't hold my lip the wrong way. I can't hold my lip the wrong way.
Like it's bro. I've never seen anyone do it, but someone's like, that person has a razor in their mouth, and I'm like, I don't even know how the fuck you do that, let alone fucking use it, bro. That's no, man. It is. Look, and you know what? I'll never knock a woman for trying to protect herself. No question.
But
the problem is there are some women who are like, "Oh, fuck somebody up," and you're like, "Why?"
Yeah, I understand defense, but these women were all offense. These women were all offense. They came there to win the game. They just, you know.
Yeah.
Now, change up. Now it just shows you the difference in times. You know, the grandkids of these women, all these weak bitches. Yeah, welcome to your roofie colada. You know.
Oh no, that's the thing is too. Like, I was always raised. You leave with who you came with.
Right.
That is always, and I
never leave a man behind.
Oh, I've had girls go, hey, you guys go on ahead. I'm gonna go with this. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, this is my friend from. When did you meet with friend? Are they alone or what's going on? Where are you going? And they're like, oh, why are you being so crazy about it? And I'm like, okay,
because we're witnesses. That's why. Because we're witnesses. We become accomplices as soon as we leave you with whoever.
Yeah. No, I'm not. Yeah, no. People are fucking demented. That's why, like, this whole idea where people are like, can you believe that the rich would take advantage of the poor? Yeah, I can.
Can you believe the poor will take advantage of the rich? Yeah. Can you believe anybody will take advantage of anybody if they really had to? Yeah. I mean,
it always comes down to the idea why so many governments are afraid of the idea of aliens and stuff like that is because they assume if someone has conquered interstellar travel and they come here, they are going to treat mankind the same way mankind has treated those they subjugate, like shit. And they are fucking terrified. I get it.
I've heard that theory from a lot of people, but I also think of it, we got a lot of idiots who know how to ride Harley Davidsons. We got a lot of idiots who know how to drive high-end cars. So, I mean, just because you figured out your fucking new toy don't mean they're the smartest motherfuckers in the world. And that's just as dangerous.
Yes. Okay. But how funny would it be if somebody's like, we've conquered interstellar tower and conquered many planets and we're here to conquer yours. And we're like, all right, bet. And we fuck them up. It would be really fucking hilarious. Like, I would really laugh a lot if we're like, oh yeah, pop, just somebody, have you ever, I'm sure you've done this, little flick right to the fucking forehead, just pink. And someone's like, fucker. And you're going, yeah, don't fuck with me. Just walk up to an alien, like, bitch, I'll flick you into next century. And
this is why you're the Alabama of the star system. Fucking pricks, we were just joking.
Yeah. Joke on that, bitch.
That was my son Glib Glub. He has a knot on his forehead now.
Our only weakness is
How
this
am
one
I gonna fit
individual
in the
spot.
school with that knot on his head?
Our only weakness is this one specific spot on our forehead.
I heard you asshole killed Jesus.
Yeah, I know 3 guys who would just be like, bop, 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 taking out fucking aliens. That'd be great. That'd be great.
But yeah, this whole like the whole torture thing and the whole satanic thing and the whole like not one person. Once again, it goes back to what I was saying. Everybody's begging for Trump to be on this thing.
That's stupid.
Everybody's I mean, and again, you know, they go back to like the big thing for a quick 2-3 days was the DOJ's was taking pictures out. The DOJ's was taking pictures out. One of the pictures got blurred or something got fucked up, but it was the same picture that was already out. It was Trump and his wife and Trump and them grown ass women. Got him again. Got him again.
You know what? Hey, you know what the real weird part is? I think Jared posted this and I laughed my ass off. Was he was forwarding it out because he's like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever read. Was someone had been like, if your favorite politician, which I'm like, number one, why do you have a favorite politician? That's stupid to start there. Because if your favorite politician was on the Epstein list, would you still support him? I'm like, hang them. If they're on the list, hang them.
When that fucking shit came out with the fake binders to the TikTokers or whatever came out, the first, as soon as I seen it, I put a post, fuck you, Trump. Fuck you. I mean, that easy. It's that easy. It's that fucking easy.
I'm sorry. If those in power have betrayed the people, that's it. So, oh well, they must have had their what? Are you out of your fucking mind? It's very weird.
It's that easy. It's that fucking easy.
Yeah.
You know, if there's some diehard, if and when some real evidence of some real shit comes across, some real deal shit.
Sure.
And I see that shit and it's verified. Yeah, fuck them. Go fucking hang with the rest of them.
Yeah. I don't understand why people are debating this.
The big issue with these Democrats are they can't let it go. They can't, and they've they've cried wolf so many fucking times that even if they do get something, it's gonna be put under a fucking microscope before anybody fucking believes anything.
Yeah. It's very weird that because, like, let's be honest, like, it's not an argument of what is principally okay and not okay. This is a witch hunt to let's make sure that person is on that. And you're going, why would you do that? That's no one. Hey, like, it's this weird mentality where you're like, oh, well, if you're on our side politically, you could do whatever you want. No, you can't. That's not how the law works, you idiot. Like, what fucking, oh, it's so weird.
Yeah, the fact that, again, you know, all these same people who love to come onto my fucking page and say, oh no, we care about everybody. We care. Silence. Silence. The only person, Jared is the only one that I've seen that has posted anything. Jared and every once in a while Joey Edibles, because he sent me a thing when they first started dropping pictures. They're dropping pictures. So,
I'm like,
I mean, so,
yeah.
And now they're all redacted and they're showing all this. No, 550 pages are redacted, and I'm sure I'm hoping. You know, this is just my theory. But I'm hoping that that big fucking that big party he's supposed to be throwing for the 200th anniversary of the United States or whatever, something's supposed to be going on, some big whatever to do. I'm hoping that it all has to do with Diddy and that he hands it to 50 Cent to read it over the fucking thing at the fucking 200th anniversary. Can you imagine that? Because that is something that I see Trump would do. Oh. That is the two kings of petty. The two kings of petty.
They're the black and white cookie of petty. Like, it's just
that's Oreo petty right there.
Oh. This is like, oh, man. it baffles my mind at how negotiable people's principles have become. You know, it's very confusing. And like you said, like people are like, oh, they're dropping pictures. It's Trump standing around with his clothes on with a bunch of women in a picture. You're like, who cares? What are you on about? There are people in a pool with bathing suits on. You're like, all right. There are two people at a party talking, and you're like, what fucking planet are you idiots on? What is? It's very.
Well, see, and a lot of the things like I've noticed too, that of the pictures that's come out, the closest thing that I've seen to any kind of real telling anything
Right.
was Jelaine showing her boobs down to right above her nipples.
Okay.
I mean, because and I'm not defending anybody in these pictures, but even the pictures with Slick Willie when he had that chick in the pool, the chick was dressed. They were in a pool. That could have been anywhere.
It's not. Yeah.
You know, I mean, they showed Slick Willie getting a massage. Chick was dressed. They were in a look like a massage area type deal.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not. I mean, yeah, he was on the island. There's proof he was on the island. We know what was going on the island. But I mean, again, I hate to say it, innocent until proven guilty. And I mean, you know,
hey man, as much as I would want these people to fucking
now
get hung up about it, it's not, you know.
Now, what the victims are saying is something totally different. And Virginia Giuffre said old Barry was on that island doing fuck shit with young boys.
Yeah.
And, you know, now we got this other shit coming out saying that he was doing like damn near a purge. And Slick Willie, you know, was also mentioned by Virginia Giuffre and also Bill Gates. So in my eyes, that's more evidence to me. That's real evidence from beyond the grave than any of these pictures that are showing absolutely nothing.
See, and this is the other thing too, is a lot of people try and be like, oh, they were practicing satanic. You're like, no, they're just fucking perverts. I don't know why you guys keep on attaching, because I think the idea that people keep on attaching it as if, oh, it was the devil that made them do it. You're like, no. They're just deplorable people. Like, it's not, there's no, like.
Well, I've heard a lot of the HRC, like all the way back to the Pizzagate things, and the audio of her and that reporter torturing that girl, and
yeah,
that kind of goes way back on that end, and there's a couple other ones that were sketchy, like the bushes might not even be bushes, they might be Crowleys, you know.
Yeah. I've heard that before. So, but this is the thing too, is like the other thing is when you read through the emails about the Pizzagate stuff and people are like, oh, they had chicken tenders and then we had pizza. Maybe I'll bring some fries. And like when you read through it, and I know this is going to sound retarded, but I'm like, I feel like they're just losers. I don't like it's not, I know everyone's like, no, it's a code. And you're like, are we sure they're not just dorks? Like, they're like, hey, you know what I had? I had French fries. They were great. And then somebody cracked open a beer. It was awesome. And you're like, I think they're just losers, people. I don't know. I'm not saying that they're not perverts. I'm just saying that I think the aha moment we're having is actually that they're dorks and don't know how like a barbecue works for like 3 houses. Like, I don't. Well, like no one's ever invited them over because they're losers, right?
That would be great, but the problem is a lot of other situations that had nothing to do with an eating environment used the same code. Like, I need to order, what was it, that Wayfair? Yeah, I need to order a dresser with 2 slices of dark pizza, the dark pizza in there.
Yeah.
No sausage on the pizza. No sausage on the pizza. Dark. You know, we'll do an all cheese one too. We'll do an all cheese one. And honey, what do you want? All right, one black olive and with sausage. Just smaller one. Just Don't forget the dresser.
Yeah, yeah. And you're just kind of like, see, that's the only thing is then you hear about that wafer stuff where they're like, oh, they were named after children who've gone missing, and you're like, I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say? They're like, yeah. It was a bookcase that you'd buy for like $100, is listed for $12,000 and named after this missing child. And you're going, nobody's gonna do nothing about this. We're just gonna point at it and go, ooh.
He comes with an autographed milk carton.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, it at some point, it just seems so insane that you're like, there's no way this can be true. Like, the amount of stupidity you have to believe this shit is aggressive, to say the least.
Now, I know you've seen like kind of like the flyovers and the drone views and shit of the island, that little temple thing. There was actually a kid. I think his name's Tyler
Perry,
Tyler Oliveira or some Oliveira, some shit like that. He actually fucking had somebody like take him out there on speedboat.
Yeah.
Ran up on the island, like did like a quick run through. He went past and went like got a quick inside of that thing. That's a little weird type temple type deal. That's got like weird shit on the inside of there. And then everything like now mind you, this place is supposed to be shut down. This place is supposed to be it was supposed to be ran. This place is very kept up and well maintained. And when security got wind of dude quick because they chased him, he fucking ran across the rocks and dove back in the water and jumped back into his raft.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that place is still being maintained very well. People are in nice uniforms, like, you know, on a golf course, and everything is being well taken care of there. For a place that one was supposedly ravaged by a hurricane. Do you remember that debacle? Do you remember that? Remember when Trump was the big idiot and he lied to the country where the hurricane was going to hit? No, they lied to him and they want to wipe out fucking Epstein Island. That's what the fuck they want to do. And then everything was supposedly trashed. All the computers, all the files, all the any kind of anything, except the buildings, except the furniture, except the golf carts, except the helicopters, or the landing pads, or the boats, or the yachts, or the, you know.
God works in mysterious ways, Marco. God works in mysterious ways. And
then what really gets me is that fucking Jasmine Crockett. She was one of the biggest ones running her mouth about fucking Trump being on the Epstein files, but then she was defending fucking Stacey Plaskin for being on the phone with the motherfucker.
Like, I
was one of her constituents.
I don't understand. Like, the mental gymnastics are like just baffling. Like, you're looking at going, there's no way. Nobody believes this shit. And then sure as fuck, everyone's like, yep, that's factually true. And you're like, have you guys all gone crazy? What's going on here? It's very weird. It's very like, I don't know.
Here's something else that's been hush hush, real quiet. The only thing you really hear of is maybe that Fannie Willis fucking blew up in court and she acted a fool down in Fulton in front of the Supreme Court or whatever. Fuck.
Nice.
Might have even been Congress, whoever. But at the end of the day, the whole issue was Trump called down to Georgia after the election and asked for a recount, asked for them to make sure everything was right. That is the whole reason he was supposedly interfering, because Trump said, "There's no way that there's only this many votes. Find me 3,000 votes or something like that." They were implying that he was telling them to falsify 3,000 votes or whatever. So it comes out now that over 300,000 votes were not verified. They were not checked over. They were just kind of ran through, and they were all for a particular side. So basically, everything Trump was trying to find out, everything Trump was, caught wind of, he was right. That whole
Which,
lawsuit down
like,
in Georgia is now gone. Fannie Willis made a big fucking ass out of herself. And she was down there talking to whoever like she was still Queen Jack shit. Bitch came in looking like Aretha Franklin. Big white fur fucking coat on. I'm like, Jesus Christ, have some fucking. Act like you've been there. The fuck?
like, do you remember what show was it? I think it was the movie Gangs of New York, where they wanted to get their guy in. So they would take the people, guys with beards, go get shaved, vote again. Did you vote? I've already voted 3 times. Good. Change your clothes, vote another time, right? Like they were doing shit like that. And now you're kind of seeing the same shit where people are like, oh, you don't need ID to vote. You're like, why wouldn't you need ID to vote? You're like, oh, it's discriminatory. You're like, no, that's definitely not discriminatory. That's how you make sure that only the people who are allowed to vote. Because if you're not allowed to vote, why aren't we letting children vote? Come on, it's a legitimate thing. And they're like, no, it's racist. And you're like, it's definitely not racist because nobody said you have to have white ID. You just have to have identification. Why would you?
Again, that goes back to if you think that having to show ID is racist, then pretty much you're saying that your particular group of people are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
You do not have the ability to go get an ID. You do not have the ability to go and take some kind of fucking whatever the fuck. You don't have any ability to make it down out of the house without the white man's help. That's exactly what the fuck you're saying. And if you're gonna admit that, to the fucking world, fine. Then you'll have your fucking vote that okay, no fake ID. But you know what? I'd love to see a lot of these so-called minority groups, no matter what color or race you are, because there's damn near everyone got a fucking grape these days. Yeah. I want to see you. Okay, if you feel this is racist, then I want your leader, your group, to come out publicly to the nation and say, yeah, we're worthless, lazy pieces of shit that can't do it on our own.
Which is like, what fucking planet are we on? Like, the idea that people are so adamant that you're like, no, it has to be different just for me. You're like, have you ever thought that if everyone needs to change just to accommodate you, you might be the problem? Just like, you don't think that that's.
I seen the greatest comparison in a Facebook meme earlier today. It showed how Democrats portray their women of color. And they showed Kamala Harris when she had Megan Thee Stallion come out and twerk in front of everybody.
Then, for like $1 million. Like,
yeah. And then they showed Nicki Minaj just come down like she was in WWE, like she was a superstar. Fireworks going out the side. She was walked out gracefully. She came out, she threw up a heart symbol. Wasn't no titties or ass being shown. I mean, I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj's music, but I mean, at least she acted like she was there before. She came down with some grace. She came down with some fucking, some intelligence. She came down with fucking class. She wasn't dressed in a tuxedo fucking leotard, throwing her ass every goddamn where.
I mean, here's the thing, okay? Like, let's be honest. I'm not going to stand here and say that people have different cultures and different experiences, and they have a different understanding of, you're like, hey, this is going to be a fancy event, dress appropriately. Well, what that counts for, right? And I say that because I have publicly said, like, if you're not wearing at least, proper dress pants, dress shirt, and a jacket to a wedding, What are you doing? Right. So I had one of Victoria's family members wearing capris and a button down shirt. And I was like, hey man, what are you doing? I called him out immediately. He was like,
wait a minute, a dude wearing capris.
That's right.
Oh fuck.
Trust me. And the shirt was questionable, but whatever. I was like, why aren't you dressed in a suit? He's like, oh, all my stuff is packed. I'm leaving for Hong Kong tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, so you unpack it, you wear your stuff, and then you pack it up again. That's, and I was just like,
stop at like a Goodwill or something, pick you up a quick suit. You know, you're only wearing it once.
I don't understand. Like, listen, I'm not, I don't want to say this like to be mean to people where it's like, hey man, if you're having a backyard wedding, all right, man, I'm still gonna wear, like, I may not wear a tie, but I'll wear pants and a dress shirt because I'm a fucking man, right? Hell, and you know what? If I'm gonna wear jeans, they're gonna be black jeans and they're gonna be nice and hemmed. I'm like,
what a fucking crease in them.
Like they're like, there are certain lines, and that's why people are like, yeah, but when you go, like, I've seen some of these videos of black weddings, and I'm like, why y'all dressed like fucking Power Rangers, bro? Like everyone's in a different color. What the fuck's happening here?
I've been to many a black wedding. Everybody there dressed to the nines. These motherfuckers might have been smoking crack outside in the backyard last night. Sure. But best believe when they walk through that church and they pass that fucking collection plate for the 50th time, they're fucking, there are fucking, I mean, every color, you right. I mean, you see more colors than in a Mexican fucking
dressed up. Fucking dressed up.
Yes. I'm like, all the way down to the end of the shoes will match the socks, that'll match the suspenders, that'll match the pants, the ties gonna match the shirt, to the earrings, to the hat.
The amount of multicolored shoes, it's impressive because they're nice shoes. But I'm like, bro, I see men with fucking leopards fucking print on their shoes and shit, and I'm like, all right, bro, you do you, but they're fucking dressed up. They're fucking dressed up. Back
in my day, there was the Now Later Gators. They were the gator skin shoes, but they were different colors. Yeah. I had a pair of fucking like a purple ones, like the Now Later purple ones, and the blue ones and the green. I had a collection of them, bitch. Those were the shit.
Had to match your outfit. I get it. No. And that's where I'm like, look, I don't agree with everyone's fashion. That's impossible. But people still dress up.
Right.
You know, and that, like, it's the idea where, like, I like that saying that you've been, like, just act like you've been there before. I'm like, bro, that's what planet are you on that's okay? Like, how are you acting like that? Right. It's odd. The demands that people are making for stuff that you're like, what do you want about?
I mean, even like in certain shows, like, I know there's certain shows I could just wow out and I could dress, you know, wherever. And 90% of the time I'm in some kind of onesie. But like the last show I was on at the Funny Farm, that was like a bigger deal. That was a bigger type show. You know, that was a real room. That was a real, you know, shit going on. Yeah. So even though, like, I was gonna dress up, I wasn't gonna dress up in something like if it was gonna be dressed up, it's gonna be appropriate for what was going on and everything.
Right.
And I chose my Jack Skellington, which I have a very expensive Jack Skellington onesie, but it's like, it's got like the pinstriping is sparkle. Yeah. It has the bow tie and it's prominent and it's all blingy. Everything is nice. So it kind of looked like a fucking suit anyways. And it's still got a point across. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, I didn't come out there in like the blow up dick outfit.
Have some decorum. I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I may be in a onesie, but it's got a fucking tie. So eat shit, right. Okay?
Dude, it had fucking tails. Like tails. I mean, fuck.
Listen, just because you dressed up fancy doesn't mean you can't have fun with it, people. Even even at Atlas's wedding, his all of his side had different suits on, and his was purple. Not a purple, not like fucking Grimace, but it was a shade of purple. And you're going, all right, he wanted to do that. He wanted everybody to have a specific color, like he's fucking Power Rangers. I'm like, all right, man. Hey, do you? Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
I was in a wedding. We were in white and pink.
It's gay.
Yeah. It was a fucked up wedding. I mean, it didn't last long. Total different story. But I'm glad you brought up Atlas because now I remember. I was kind of going to chime in on when you guys were doing the show the other night, but I wanted to mull it past you. Maybe you want to throw this big spitball at his face.
Oh, probably not, but go on.
Apparently, there's all kind of refineries that are shutting down in California.
Yeah,
they're just the money's not there no more.
Yep.
I mean, they're being taxed out of their ship. So which is creating a big issue because there's a lot of towns that are just you got to drive for miles and miles to go get gas at other places, and then it's putting a strain on other refineries and shit that are in Nevada and stuff, which we're talking about shutting down also because of regulation.
Okay.
Now we start thinking about this and we're like, wait a minute. Why do they need their own refineries? Do you want to know why California? Because none of that oil gets shipped anywhere else in America. None of that oil gets shipped to Alaska. None of that oil gets shipped out. That oil stays there in California. You know why?
I do not.
Because in California, you're only allowed to have California oil, which is or California gas. And it's it's refined in only California or India or South Korea. I forget what the fuck the name of it is, but as my gas as of today was $2.32 a gallon down the street from my house. Their gas yesterday was $7.80 fucking 9. $7.89.
Bro, that's worse than what I pay for gallons. You fucking.
And they're saying it's going to go up more because the refineries and the gas is going away. So I want like all this horse shit that Atlas is talking about being on. I'd like to know how the fuck he's affording to drive. Like I would like.
He drives a Prius.
And then apparently they're still getting taxes taken out of their government tax for this high-speed rail that has been in the works for the past 20 years. That's never been even, not one bolt has been turned, not one piece of metal.
Hey, so they did a crosstown transit. It goes underground, it comes up ground. It's bullshit. So they've been working on it, and a comedian here held a quinceañera for it because it's been under construction for 15 years. I don't like the comedian as a person. I don't like the comedian as a person, but that shit was fucking bro. He hired a mariachi band and everything. He's like, it's their quinceañera, and you're just like, are you out of your bro? Hey, it's we're talking like $3 billion over budget. It was supposed to be done before the pandemic. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And now it's been under construction for 15 years.
All that land that was fucking torched out from that magic lightning bolt that just went from house to house that only hit certain ones, just like in Maui.
Yeah. And you're saying going, oh, and apparently there's no money to construct stuff. No money. Well, didn't you guys raise $100 million? Yeah. Didn't go far. Really. The funny thing is, if anyone's like, hey, do you need another $100 million? They're like, yeah, we could use it. Yeah. Hey, the idea, like, look, so we pay right now, I think it's $1.25 per gallon. It's 3 3/4 liters per gallon. So we're talking about, say, $4. So I'm paying, say, like $3.15 per gallon.
So that's how much I pay. Not bad. Yeah, we
were
up by 4 for a quick minute.
Yeah. So going like, it's not horrible, but $7 American.
And
Are
they're
you out of
talking
your
about
fucking mind?
it's going up to past 10 American, 10 to 14.
Hey, on that alone, I'd leave this. I'd leave the state.
Well, most fucking companies are. The fucking refineries are.
Can you imagine? Like, so, and this is the weird thing is that when you make your environment predatory to those making money will just start making plans to leave, right? Like there's like, well, okay, that's fine. We can't do it overnight, but you keep pushing, we keep planning. You push too far, we enact the plan. That's how we do
it. You're slowly breaking up with an ex. First, you get that first argument and you get you a new suitcase. Yeah. And then that second argument, you might throw a shirt or two in that suitcase. By the 6-month marker, not nothing but arguing, your shit is packed. You're going in your suitcase to find your toothbrush. And then one day you just don't come back.
Yeah. That's listen, as for lack of better analogy, you're like, listen, at some point you have to protect yourself, right? And that's the whole idea behind this whole Epstein thing. You're like, no. If you're involved, you're done. And they're like, no. Only if you're this person. No. If you're involved, you're done. Period. Why? Because these people were monsters. And the idea, look, I still laugh when people were like, yeah, fucking Stephen Hawking went and liked to watch midgets do math. And you're like, all right, bro, whatever, but at the same time,
you gotta give it. I mean, if they didn't say the midgets were naked.
I mean, yeah. So I'm like, listen, that's fucking weird, but there's nothing wrong with that. Right?
Everybody's a consenting adult. I mean, fuck.
Yeah. It's like that's where I'm like, okay, if they were on the island, do I have issue with it? Sure. All he was doing was getting midgets to do math. I'm like, I kind of want to see it too. I'll be honest with you, like, but like, yeah, there are a lot of pictures of Chris Tucker, which I'm like, hey man, we all want Rush Hour 4. Just fucking leave him alone. That's fine. Until you show me him with his dick in a fucking monkey, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's just like, I don't know.
There's supposedly one picture of Epstein with a kid in his bed, but all they show is kind of a blur of a little white thing that's supposedly a foot. And I'm like, dude, this ain't even. Tell me you guys don't even have real evidence on him.
Like, that's the weird part.
That's right? What's fucked up. I mean, because, again, freaks are freaks. We all know what went in on the Diddy place. That shit happens in small forms damn near everywhere. I've been to plenty of swingers parties. I've been to cool ones. I've been to weird ones. It fucking happens. But if this is all grown-ups, these are all consenting adults, you really got nothing on this man but maybe tax evasion.
Yeah.
And I mean, and the whole fucking thing with Ghislaine, if you don't got nothing on him, you don't got nothing on her.
Well, that was the whole thing is she's been convicted of a crime that never happened. You're like, I'm sorry, what the fuck just happened? And they're like, well, she's trying to now get it abolished because technically there's no proof. And you're like, you've been convicted. What the fuck is happening right now?
Yeah, for a quick minute, that's how our courts have been going. I mean, it's starting to straighten up a little bit because now some of these judges are going to jail. That one judge who tried to sneak out the illegal, oh, she caught it in the ass. Oh, that was
good.
Great. That was
good. Great. Hey, a judge or lawyer found to be going against the law should be punished tenfold. They should know better. A police officer committing a crime should be punished tenfold. He should know better, right? That's just.
Yeah, I agree.
Look, hey, a medical doctor not informing his client or getting consent from his client, good, punished tenfold. Why? He should know better, right? We have to look. It's this weird juxtaposition where it's like, listen, you know more. So you're held to a higher standard. And people are like, well, that's not fair. No. You went for the higher thing. You get paid more. You get more privileges. You're held doubly accountable. That's just how it is, right? But people are like, no, they're not. They're actually not held accountable at all. And you're like, well, no, that's a fucking problem. So weird. I don't know.
Yep. So we'll end on this because since we're going a little bit long here, apparently, now this is weird. This is weird. Three Eye Atlas supposedly passed or did its thing on the 19th.
Yeah.
We're all still here. I think we're all still here.
I'm not here. Just to be clear.
So, I guess, it wasn't as bad as Abby Loeb thought. It wasn't what we thought it was going to be. Maybe it wasn't, aimed for us. There were still oddities about it shooting at the sun and dropping shit on Mars. Now, that being said,
yeah.
Now, for some odd reason, all these countries, including I think the U.S., is readying their space forces, which I didn't even know any other country had space forces.
Yep.
For any oncoming, anything that might be oncoming. The fuck you mean anything that might be oncoming? Which wait a fucking minute. Space Force? Space Force.
Yeah.
Anything oncoming.
Yep.
What?
So, two things. Number one, I think they know exactly what it was. And I think what it was couldn't be asked about us. Didn't give a shit. They're like, hey, look at the fucking monkeys. They build buildings. Fuck them. That's what happened. They knew exactly what it was. And we're like, oh, fucking land. We're fucked. We got to do something. And they looked at us, laughed, said, go back home. Let's fucking, come on. We got what we wanted from the sun. Let's go. Time to go. That's what happened. And now, you know what? I think that they're thinking, well, if it happens again, we got to be ready for nothing. Hey, they will destroy us like that, and we're fucked.
So, what if it was a warning? Or what if that was just, if that is a ship, and because nobody's talking about the other. Remember, it was two other ones.
Yeah. Nobody's
saying shit about them two.
Yep.
And somebody actually just recently started posting more documentaries and more shit about the ninth Nibiru, the ninth planet, which is supposedly coming around again.
Hey, on a side note, in grade 7, we had to design an alien, and we had to use characteristics of a planet to make the alien. And I said, I'm going to use Planet X because it's in my fucking Encyclopedia Britannica as a thing. Planet X was the 9th planet that we don't know much about, but there's evidence that it's there and so on and so forth. And the librarian who ran this thing was like, no, that's not real. You have to use it. Bitch, I was right. Fuck you. Just want to say that.
Yeah. I would like to say to his librarian, go fuck yourself too. Because I know he's
dirty
right.
Bitch. Dirty bitch. You held me back.
They try to tell our kids Pluto wasn't a planet. Fuck you. Pluto's a planet. It's a planet again now.
I'll be a planet if I keep eating you. Fuck. No. Yeah. So, yeah. Hey, honestly, there's a lot of questions I still have. I'm still seeing some new videos, new pictures of a 3-Eye Atlas. And they're like, still doesn't make sense. They're like, oh, we got a clear picture on the 19th and don't make no sense. They're like, yeah, it's leaving, making course corrections and stuff like that. It's fucking weird.
Right, we're gonna find out it's the same people's fucking rocket ship. It ran out of control. It's just spinning around the planet. I don't know how to turn this off. By the time they finally get it to land, it's going to be in the shape of a sphinx.
Who does India call for tech support? I mean, yeah.
All right, so tonight's Movie Monday. It's my turn to pick the movie. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna watch this yet, but I'm thinking, you got a preference, or you got something on your mind?
I no, nothing on my mind. I thought Copenhagen was coming. No,
I haven't heard from him. I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him something. But I mean, if he were, his internet gets shitty. It's like mine used to be. So he must have said something about somebody, and because he used to have a good, clean podcast, and now his shit cuts out like mine used to. So,
really?
Yeah, he must have said something wrong.
Makes sense. Yeah, well, we all have done that. That's fair.
I'll throw him a line.
Okay.
I'll see if I was kind of thinking, what was it, the Black Christmas, the original, because that was actually filmed in Canada, and that supposedly was the model for Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees.
All right.
I've seen it. I don't see how, but I mean, it was a long time ago. It's a older, like, 70s movie, kind of slasher movie. Nowhere near as bad as any of the other ones that I've put up, but it is a Christmas movie.
We'll figure it out.
And I believe it's on Tubi or one of the cheap ones.
Okay.
So everybody can watch.
Yeah. Let me know what you send me a link for what that movie is so I can read up on it, and then we'll go from there.
All righty. You got anything coming up before the holidays?
We're gonna do morning motivational rant probably tomorrow at some point. Crystal's coming back to Toronto, outside of Toronto. She's taking a train, so
I told you. I fucking told you.
No, it's still fucking expensive up here. So
it is?
Yeah. So she's in Montreal. So from Montreal to Toronto is like $300 or $400, which I'm like, that's bro, travel inside of Toronto is mentally retarded. Like like, look, I have friends in Vancouver, right? So the equivalent of California.
I'm surprised you don't have like one of them Amish buggies with moose on the end of them. I mean, I fucking would. It sounds to me like it'd be cheaper to fucking take care of the moose and a buggy.
Nobody uses moose for transportation. They are fucking dangerous. Okay. Like, so, hey, you know what a moose's natural predator is?
Probably people.
Killer whales. So if a moose wants to hunt, it can go down up to 20 feet underwater, and then it'll fight a killer whale, bro. Trust me. No one's harnessing the power of the moose.
But dude,
the moose will fucking kick you.
Two moose is like a 4-wheel drive fucking pickup truck.
A moose is like a fucking no. It's hey. So you got to understand. So like a bull is, we're talking about, its back is 7 feet tall. Like, you're not. And then it's got the head with the fucking antlers that. And then if you hit a moose with your car's done, and it's gonna get up and be pissed as to why you drove into it. That's what happens. And you're just like, fuck. Like, it's not like, a deer. You're like, you may be okay if it's a deer. Not for a moose. You're fucking dead. You're dead, and then it's gonna come over and piss on you. It's like, oh yeah, I was walking there, you son of a bitch. Like, yeah, no, nobody's harnessing.
I would definitely try it. I would try to fucking hook a moose up.
You'd end up like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or like fucking Bruce Lee with the fucking foot from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You should be a fucking moose, but boom, just right in your fucking chest. That's what happened. Trust the science, everybody.
All right, guys. So check us out tonight for Movie Monday. Motivational whatever the fuck on Tuesday morning.
It's gonna be here. It's fine. Have a great day, everybody. Fuck's sake.